No, I get this the wrong way here. That's not cool. Gotta go this way. I don't even know how to do that. That's just, this is the way it's gonna have to be. Wow, I do not like that. What's up, guys? I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos here. I'm kind of getting into doing videos and going live and stuff. So I'm probably gonna do more than one live today. I'm just gonna go live because I'm not gonna edit this stuff, and it doesn't have to be perfect for me. So if it does for you, sorry guys, but it's just not gonna happen. The basically what's going on, Dirty? Good to see you. Sorry I missed your live. Yeah, I'm all jacked up here. Is it okay? The way it's flipped? At least can you see me or no? Or do I need to flip it back the other way? Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you guys today on this video about a history lesson. I'm teaching my kids kind of because they're not going to school, so I figured I'd share this. So, a couple books that I can't not talk about, like they changed my life. So my dad gave me this actual copy of this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it's like highlighted like crazy. So this book is just like, if anyone wants to get ahead in life, they should read this book. And this author, he wrote this book here, The Prophecies, which it has nothing to do with the biblical term of the prophecies, but it just has to do with knowing the future. And I don't know, I have like all of his books in his library, but basically he talks about what I read. So I haven't been able to find what I read. So this is going to be kind of like shooting from the hip, but you guys will get what I'm saying. So basically, this is a history lesson. He talks about the Roman Empire and how they basically fell. Now, this is what he said. I'm repeating what he said, and I feel like it's relevant right now. Okay, it's could be kind of a touchy subject for some people, but this is just what he said, and I feel like it's relevant. So basically, what he said is the reason that the Roman Empire fell, and and first off, the Roman Empire was the dominant force in the world. They fell off, and basically failed because it had something to do with their money. I'm being serious here. I don't really know where exactly it says it in there, and exactly, I don't exactly know all the details, but the point is that they fell off. This is like an abridged, abbreviated version of the Roman Empire dying in a history lesson. Okay, from somebody that doesn't know it, and I'm not an expert, so I just want to get that out there. But basically, um, they the demise of the Romans, um, they took their money off the gold standard. Yes, you're right. They did it. So they took their money off the gold standard, which obviously America has done. But how they did it was they would like, the reason that coins have ripples in them is so that people can know if the coin has been tampered with, because they would file the edges off. Okay, which this is, I mean, obviously we've been off the gold standard, so that's not a big deal. But what is a big deal about this, kind of with why I'm talking about it now, is because what ended up happening was money became worth nothing. So then um, they basically put rules in place that, if somebody was struggling, they'd help them out, and then they'd, people that were broke, even though they were struggling, they'd help them out. Then what happened was the people that were working, they basically felt like, uh, why the heck do I have to work? There's all these people that don't have to work, and they're making about the same amount of money as I'm making, and um, I don't think I should have to work. So then the government, the Roman Empire, they put more regulations and rules in place, and then they actually made rules that people had to go back to work. And then but the people that there wasn't work for or that needed to be supported, they still were basically sitting around doing nothing while all these other people were trying to carry the 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 uh, the Romans. Then the farmers said, "Why am I busting my butt out here? Why am I doing all this whenever no one else is working?" And that, so basically one of the reasons is because their money wasn't worth anything. Then they basically just started giving everybody stuff, but then some people still had to actually work. But those people basically, then the people that didn't work got entitled that they didn't think they needed to work, and then the people that actually were working felt like they were getting taken advantage of and getting the short end of the stick, because they didn't feel like they were basically working, busting their butt, and they were making just a little bit more, if not less, than the people that weren't working. Obviously, the reason I'm bringing this up is because of what's going on in the world right now. So it's a known issue, because Robert Kiyosaki's talked about it, however long, I couldn't find it in the book, but a very long time ago. And me as a business owner in 2020, I have one employee right now because of what's going on that's laid off. The guy, I can't tell you what he makes, but it's a lot of money. Like, a lot of money, because what I do is, when I don't when I want, he's handy. He can be a mechanic too. So instead of me paying $100+ an hour to hire a mechanic, he's kind of like the guy that it's a no-brainer for me to hire him at kind of a higher rate than I normally would truck driving positions, because then I'm saving money because I'm not paying $100 an hour, but I'm paying more than the normal driver would make. He is scared for his family and does not want to work. And he is sitting at home making $1,200 a week right now. And he is loving life, which is fine. But I, as a business owner, have things for him to do that I need to get done, that I'm paying more to have done, because he is basically, I don't know. I don't know if he's scamming the system, if he's really worried about what's going on. I feel like a lot of us, if we had the option, would want to stay home, but also at the same time, he's working for a company that has cash reserves and is trying to do the right thing and keep guys going and stuff like that. And plus, I have things that need to be done, So, but rather than arguing with him and basically having an attitude with him, I basically just gave him what he wanted, because I do understand that people are scared of what's going on in the world, and so it'd be insensitive of me to not. And it's fine, if he wants to do that, because I can just. It's not the end of the world, and this isn't to talk to you about my business and what in him and what I do think is right or wrong. What I'm saying is that it's actually happening. It's actually happening. What Robert Kiyosaki talks about in his book is actually happening. And the reason he talks about it in the book is because he's talking about, things that could possibly happen. Robert Kiyosaki's really into, I don't want to say like conspiracy theory, but just more into like basically, you know, why things happen, and then because something happens, and all of a sudden rules and legislation happens, and then all of a sudden we lose more of our freedom and stuff like that. But I don't understand why anybody would ever want to go back to work when a lot of people are making double the amount of money that they made before. And then anybody that makes around $1,200 a week and works 10 to 12 hours a week to do it, why would they not get resentful about going to work? Why wouldn't they just want to stay at home and do nothing, or work for cash or something like that? So it's a huge issue in my book. And you know, the reason that I titled it the way I did is because I'm trying to talk to the people on my list, you know, like the people that kind of follow me, and open up a dialogue and have a conversation with you guys. If you like the video, definitely give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Even if you don't like it, you know, let me know what you think. But also share it, you know, do share it with other people that you like or whatever. But the main thing is I'm not trying to get on here and title it something where it gets thousands of views. Maybe I should, but the point is that it's just what this is just what I've known for. I'm not studying this right now. I'm cramming and then trying to get information out to you guys. So I hope you can appreciate that. I'm just talking about something that's been on my mind over the last couple of weeks, and I'm thinking to myself, this is freaking scary because this is actually happening. And so yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna shut this video off. I'll give you guys like a minute if you guys wanted to say what's up or have a question, and then I'm gonna just restart another video because I'm gonna be going live for a little bit of time here, but I'm just gonna have different videos rather than doing one long video. So if anyone wants to say what's up, let's see who's in here. Alex. Yeah, I mean that book looks like Aaron's up in here. Yeah, man, good to see you guys. Alex, are you still working, Alex? What are you thinking about getting that other truck running? I will. Hey, I think Dirty, are you gonna be on for a little bit? I think I'm gonna do a video kind of talking about your video that you did late the other night, and then that other guy that you put on your channel, because I thought that was a cool guy. Okay, so I'm gonna do a video talking about that here in a second, some ideas and my thoughts on it, because I think it's good when we actually talk about real things. So, all right, see you in a bit.